Yo, what up, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood menace once again. Now, today we got a New Mexico idiot judge that was housing a member of the Tren de Aragua terrorist organization in his house because he was piping his daughter down. Straight up piping out his daughter. His wife brought this kid home to do cheap labor because Democrats love cheap labor, they love slave labor. Just bizarre, man.
A New Mexico judge resigned from the bench after an alleged Tren de Aragua gang member was arrested at his home. Doña Ana County Magistrate Judge
Look at
Joel
this
Cano
fucking prick.
wrote his resignation on March 3rd, but the Supreme Court and 3rd Judicial District Court did not receive it till March 31st. A spokesman for the Administrative Office of the Courts, AOC, told Fox News Digital. Homeland Security Investigations Las Cruces began looking into Venezuelan native Christian Ortega Lopez in January. Lopez is an illegal alien from Venezuela and a suspected member of a criminal gang who was residing with other illegal aliens and in possession of firearms, court documents suggest. 2 search warrants were
Guess who gave him those firearms?
executed at a home investigators on February 28th, identified as owned by Cano's wife, Nancy Cano. Ortega Lopez and his roommates were taken into custody, and agents seized 4 firearms from April Cano's residence. April Cano is the daughter of Nancy and Joel, court documents state. Ortega Lopez was found by investigators posing with weapons in social media posts, some of which he said were owned by
Look
April
at this
Cano,
idiot.
who allowed him to hold and sometimes shoot various firearms.
What a total idiot. What a dumbass.
Ortega Lopez admitted to illegally entering the U.S. from Mexico in December 2023, according to court documents. He reportedly told investigators he was living in an El Paso apartment with 5 others when he met Nancy Cano. To install a glass door for her, he continued to do a few jobs for Nancy Cano, and after being evicted from the apartment in April 2024, Nancy Cano offered her casita in the back of the residence she shared with her husband, Joel Cano. Court documents state the suspect made his first appearance in a Las Cruces court on March 3rd. During a detention hearing on March 14th, U.S. Magistrate Judge Damian L. Martinez asked Assistant United States Attorney, AUSA, Maria Armijo if she knew Judge Cano. When Armijo said she did not, Judge Martinez said he had met him outside the courtroom several times, adding, "I don't think he would just let anybody live in his property."
Clown.
Martinez said Ortega Lopez was not a flight risk or danger to the community and ordered him to be released. On April 8th, a motion was filed by an assistant U.S. attorney to reconsider Ortega Lopez's pretrial release order. Records from Doña Ana County Assessor's Office say the home Ortega Lopez was arrested at is owned by both Nancy and Jose Cano, who goes by Joel. Cano's resignation letter stated his last day on the job was March 21st. "All the best to every one of you," Joel Cano wrote. "I wish all of you a happy retirement once you are ready yourself." Democratic Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham will
This loser was the same person that tried to suspend the Second Amendment rights and told everybody they couldn't have guns for like a couple days or something. And everybody in the town showed up strapped up and they're like, "You're not taking shit, bitch. Fucking lunatic." This is oh my god, it's just more progressive nightmareism. What the hell's wrong with these people? He's not killing anyone right now. He's totally innocent right now. Dude, these idiot progressives don't understand what these people have to do to become a gang member. They do not get it. You have to do insane, like disgusting things. You have to kill people, rape people. You have to do something that's very awful. You don't just get to say, "Hey, can I join your gang?" That's what liberals think. That's what libtards think. They think, can I be a part? Like that stupid asshole judge, he thought he was probably like in the gang now. "Well, I'm in the gang, right?" Fucking dork.
someone to fill the vacancy through the remainder of the judge's
this,
unexpired
Karen.
4-year term
Karen
that runs
ass
until the
fucking
end of
libtard.
2026, the AOC said. The Supreme Court has scheduled an oral argument on April 24th, which is public and will be live-streamed concerning Judge Cano, spokesman Barry Massey said.
That's tomorrow. We need to see some prosecutions. This dude is housing illegal aliens that are terrorists. So if you're housing a terrorist, what would that be? Like treason? You're hiding terrorists from ICE and detain. I don't even know, man. That could be treason, though, right? Let's check out one more clip.
Documents. Now, shortly after Lopez's arrest, Judge Joel Cano resigned, and 2 days later, the Judicial Standards Commission petitioned for the Supreme Court to suspend Judge Cano.
Hell yeah.
A judge is supposed to avoid any appearance of any kind of impropriety. And so you have a situation here where the question is going to be, what did the judge know and when did he know it? How much did he know about the background of the defendant?
In late February, Homeland Security investigations arrested Christian Ortega Lopez for being in the United States illegally since December of 2023 and for possessing a firearm. Originally, officials were going to release him on conditions, but the government appealed that, bringing more evidence against him.
They said, look, Judge, we want you to put him back in custody because we have information that we didn't have the first time around that links him to this
even
TVA
more
gang, violent Venezuelan gang.
According to court documents, Lopez was staying in Las Cruces in a casita behind Judge Cano's house. In his post-Miranda interview, Lopez says he met Cano's wife after doing jobs for her. In the documents, it says she offered.
He probably piped out his wife too. Cause you ever hear what's the Mexican joke where they say Juan's always there while you're at work fixing things?
To stay on their property after he was evicted. He adds he was also introduced to Cano's daughter, who, according to officials, allowed him to hold and sometimes shoot her firearms.
Piping her out, bro. Straight up.
He's facing a lot of time in a federal prison, and he's also facing the potential of removal and deportation by the federal government.
In the March 5th petition filed by the Judicial Standard Commission, they alleged Cano allowed 3 known gang members to live on his property and allowed them access to guns. Cano resigned on March 3rd, and his last day was March 21st.
Dude, like, you can't make this shit up. You literally cannot make up how just insane libtards are.
Reporting on Melissa Munoz, KBT Action 7 News.
The judge, his wife, and daughter have not been charged.
Should be. All right, man, let me know what you think. At least we're getting some justice, but I still think that judge needs to be tried. We'll see what happens. His court date's tomorrow. All right, peace.